inventory mistakes, you guys, pre-orders, selling out, all that stuff. I'm gonna talk about it in this video because I see so many people making some serious mistakes with their inventory, so stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily Benson. I am a business consultant and mindset coach for boutique owners. I had my own boutique for many years after working in corporate retail. Now I consult with aspiring and established boutique owners just like you. So whether you're looking to make $500 a month all the way up to $500,000 a month, you're in the right place. If you like what you're hearing already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are on a race to get to 10,000 subscribers, so I need your help. You're important in this equation. So I'd love to subscribe if you like anything I've said and it helps you. The subscribe really helps me, so thank you in advance. Okay, so one of the first issues I see with so many people pricing inventory. So this whole video is gonna be about inventory. The first thing is about pricing. So I get really peeved when I see people price things really weirdly. So you're using $.95, $.99. If you have a boutique, you most likely should be using $.00. Unless you have a very price sensitive consumer who loves a discount or is looking for a deal. So if you're in the business of selling to deal makers or deal looky-loos, then okay, use a $.99. I've seen this work often with consignment boutiques or truly like discount boutiques. But here's the thing, is the word boutique implies that what you sell is very special. What you sell is unique, that you've spent time curating it, searching for it, styling it. It's just like a special experience. When we talk about that, generally, things that are in a boutique are priced at $.00. So instead of being a $39.99 top, that feels very discounty, it would just be a $40 top. Now, I've gotten some pushback about this where people are like, well, you know, I have a customer who sees the 39, doesn't see the 99, and it's basically $40. I hear you, but I also really care about your brand. And I feel like if we as a group are gonna maintain the professional standards of what it means to run a boutique and own a boutique, then we all kind of have to get on the same page of using $.00. That's just how it goes. Generally, if you go into a bigger retailer, you'll see that most of them are $.00s too. And when they go to $.99, that's when something's on markdown. It's actually when something's on a discount. I know for a fact the Gap does this. If you go to any Gap store and you go to their sale racks in the back, you'll see things are $.99 or $.95. And each of those endings means something else. So it could be a first markdown or a last markdown. I don't know about you, but when I had my boutique, I did not want to be like considered a markdown or discount-y kind of boutiques. It's just something you have to consider. I'm here to maintain the professional standards of the boutique industry, and $.00 is the game I'm going to play. Let's talk now about a mistake I see with reorders. Generally, if you think something is gonna sell really, really well and you're a little bit more of an established boutique, go ahead and order 2 packs, okay? You're allowed to do that because what happens is there's an initial momentum when you post an item or when you launch an item. If you sell out, you're just not gonna get the reorders. Like, people aren't gonna actually come back in a week and buy the thing. Listen, if you're a huge boutique and you have 400 people on a restock notification, most likely about a third of those people are actually gonna come back and buy. But if you're a smaller boutique and you're like, but Emily, like 7 people want this. If they really want it, make them pay for it before you go and reorder it from the vendor. And that ensures that you make your money back. But generally, when people have to wait a week or two, they just don't want it anymore. There's like that initial like, give me it now. I don't wanna wait. That's why reorders just tend to not really work. It's very rare. So if you do have a big wait list, like absolutely go ahead, don't order to the total wait list. I would never do that. But order to about a third to maybe half. Again, it just depends on who you are, but most likely reorders don't work. So just don't do it. Buy something, buy it well, move on to the next. That's boutique world. Let's talk pre-orders. I'm not a huge fan of pre-orders, mostly because I want to make sure that you guarantee have the inventory coming in, and it's not going to come in like 4 weeks later. Pre-orders can fail, and that's what I worry about. So if you're running a pre-order only boutique, first of all, it doesn't allow you opportunity to like show off the goods to your people. So it's hard to build trust that way. If you're doing pre-orders every now and then and they're graphic tees, they're gonna come in a week or two, you just wanna buy it accurately, by all means, please do that. But don't fall in the trap of constantly just being pre-orders all the time. It doesn't really look good, and customers won't trust you as much. You won't be able to build that trust because pre-orders, they take time to come in, and you don't wanna take pre-orders and take money and then not have a vendor ship. That is the worst situation ever. And lately, a lot of vendors have been canceling. Just be careful on pre-orders. That is my warning. I would much rather you get a small amount of stuff in, take pictures in it, sell it, be done. Tell me, what issues do you have with merchandise, with inventory? Tell me in the comments below. I want to hear what you have to say. And if you're loving this video, I'm just going to remind you to smash that like button because it always helps. 2 more tips for you. One is don't sell out. Selling out is bad. And this is contrary to most people's beliefs. They're like, but I sold out. It was such a good style. Selling out isn't always good, okay? And this is not a blanket statement. Like, I'm gonna say sometimes it's okay to sell out, but in general, if you're selling out a lot and you're selling out of almost everything, you're not buying correctly. And customers are gonna get really frustrated and they're gonna be like, this girl doesn't have her act together. I'm done purchasing from her because I'm sick of getting excited about something and then not being able to buy it. On the flip side, you're missing out on money. You could have made exponentially more money, but because you didn't have the inventory, you weren't able to support the sales. There is a fine balance of how to buy so that you don't sell out. If you're having trouble, if you're selling out a lot, please send me an email and let's see if I can work with you. It's a buying problem if you're selling out. We like to fix those in advance. Selling out is not good. You should not be doing it. There are ways to project your inventory and project your sales so that you buy correctly up front and you're not constantly selling out. All right, very last tip, mistakes made with inventory is that you just give up too soon. You show something 3 times and you're like, didn't sell. It's not a good item, not a good style. Guess what? That's not enough. You have to show things over and over and over and over and talk about them over and over and over and over for people to get on board with you. Just don't give up on your inventory. You bought it for a reason. Hopefully you love it, like the tips I always give. You love your inventory. That gives you a personal connection and you want to keep showing it off, selling it. Don't give up. It's the worst thing you could do. If you don't have a strategy for Black Friday, I want to encourage you to please get one. You can head to blackfridaymasterclass.com. You get my 4-part series all about how to prep for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday. Guys, you really need a plan. That is 4 hours of video, 4 worksheets, workbooks to get you organized, get you planned. That's all about inventories. Jump over there, grab that, and I'll see you next week here in Boutique Land. Thanks for joining me. Bye.